Hey guys, we're going to start a completely new kind of skill, and it's one that you can use, well, whenever you'd like. We've been basically picking or using a rest stroke to play individual notes for melodies, and we've been strumming with our index finger for chords for harmony. But now we're going to start to use the our right hand in a slightly different way, and we're going to do what we call finger picking or flat picking. This is a way where we can pick through the notes of a chord, so we're still playing the harmony, but we could pick through parts of the chord one pitch or two pitches at a time. You'll see that on the top of the page here in Canvas, I have put what we would associate with guitar flat picking, and we use the Spanish names for your thumb and your other fingers, PIMA for short, to be able to indicate which digit you're going to use to pick which strings. So it isn't so tricky, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. My suggestion to you is when you start to flat pick, go back to some of the other songs that you already know really, really well and get them out, and then experiment and see which ones are going to work. The song that we're going to have you play, though, with the finger picking option on it, is found in the alternative stuff that you'd rather be playing. So make sure you come get that from me. There is a song called Hallelujah. Everybody loves this song. And so, and it has right on the page finger picking options. Oh, I have my camera mirrored, so I apologize. But when you see it, they have a picking pattern that's there. Instead of PIMA, they use T for thumb, R for ring finger, M for middle, and I for index finger. What's tricky about the Hallelujah song is you're going to be using your thumb and your ring finger at the same time. That means your thumb goes down and your ring finger goes up at the same time. So if I'm not fretting anything, and this is really kind of tricky. Oh, this will be a better, but can you see how I can pick those two strings at the same time, and then use my middle finger on the second string and my index finger on the third string? It's beautiful, isn't it? So you could just go through any chord progression like C, 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 change to F, 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 C, 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 G7. And it may take you a little bit of time to get that whole, I do these strings together and then this one and this one, and you literally can do whatever kind of options you'd like. All right, my suggestion though, when you pick up Hallelujah, is learn the chord progression first so that you can go through and just play it so that it's easy and you know which chords go where and that nothing's going to surprise you. But when you're ready, you should start to pick, all right? So if we start right at the beginning, it starts at C. So, and it will sound different on our ukuleles at school because this is a reentrant one, right? So here we go. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king, composite hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke the throne, she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew hallelujah. 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 Okay, now that's just one strumming pattern. And I know I didn't even do half the song. But what you can do is experiment. And so, maybe like on the reentrant models, I really don't like the thumb and the index together. It sounds really great on the models that we have at school because it has that low G. And so it gives it some foundation. And here you're doubling a note in the chord that doesn't sound so great sometimes. But experiment. Go back and check. Another really good song that does well with this one is, I'm just thumbing back through, oh, you remember Sound of Silence, right? So if I go thumb, middle, index, middle, and then the ring finger. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping. So you know what I mean. Like the Sound of Silence totally works well. And sometimes even songs that we may experience with a faster tempo, if you experiment with some of the picking patterns and take a look at them, you can experiment and see which ones work best wherever. I do have a page full of picking patterns, and all they are is just telling you which digit plays which string at which time so that you can kind of get a feel for it. But take an opportunity, go back through some of the other stuff that we've done before. Slow the tempo down a little bit for some of the songs. You might be surprised how you like a more acoustic sound to some of the songs that we've been strumming. It'd be a good thing. Sorry, this has been a long video, but just wanted to make sure you got this. It's a new skill.